Okay guys, so I'm back for another video. Sorry it took me a little bit longer this week to upload. I tried filming yesterday and the way my hair was set up, it did not look cute in the video at all. So we're gonna try to just see what we can do with like this hair today, okay? And this earring's being a little wonky too. Things are not wanting to work, but I'm going to make them work. And my shirt matches my background on my walls, which is fabulous, right? Anyways, so today, the video that I want to do is different from what I usually do, but I have been so obsessed with P.Louise. I actually bought a P.Louise palette a month ago, and when I tell you the shipping, when you buy stuff from P.Louise, it takes so long. Like, still haven't gotten my palette after a month, but it's okay. I'm not gonna say anything. When I get it, I will do a whole bunch of tutorials, but until then, I have some other eyeshadows that I was gifted, and they are these babies. So this box right here is full of Huda Beauty eyeshadows, and I love the packaging for this. This is not going to be a review on this stuff in any way, shape, or form, but the PR packaging for this stuff is super pretty. So what I want to do is, there are 5 of these eyeshadows. I am going to probably give one away. I don't know which one that is going to be yet. I have an idea which one is going to be, but I'm going to try to do a makeup look following just like a picture that I screenshotted from P.Louise's Instagram, and we're gonna see how that turns out. And basically whatever eyeshadow palette I don't use in the tutorial is what I'm gonna be giving away. So low-key think it's probably gonna end up being this green one right here, which will be perfect for the holidays for any of you guys, but we'll have to find out at the very end. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm also gonna be using a couple of other Huda Beauty palettes. These two to be exact, the Rose Gold and the Desert Dusk ones. And then if I need like to fill in any other eyeshadows, I'll just go get like some other random colors. But these 7 palettes are kind of where I'm gonna be using. Not gonna use all 5 of these, but I'm just gonna have to pick and choose, but these are gonna be my options for today, for today's look. So yeah, if you wanna see how I achieved the look in the thumbnail, then keep watching. So we're starting off by using the J1 Jelly Pack. This is the red jelly pack. And this is a really good, really tacky moisturizer or primer, and it really helps your foundation stick to it. So I like it a lot. Now we're going to be using the Deciem Serum Foundation in the shade 3.2 Neutral. So now I take that same concealer that I carved out my eyebrow with and I put it on my whole entire lid. And then we're going to be using the P.Louise eyeshadow base in the shade 4. Actually, this is the shade 5. I think it's called Rebel 5. And I am putting that all over my eyelid, and it's really going to help the eyeshadow pop more. It's going to help the eyeshadow color just look a lot more brighter and pigmented. Now I'm going in with the Amethyst palette from Huda Beauty, and I'm using the darkest purple shade in the palette, and we are just putting that all over the lid, really kind of building up that color. Now this part takes a lot of packing. I am mainly just doing like a pressing motion, not really doing any swiping motions right now, and I'm just packing that color onto the lid. Now going into the Rose Gold Remastered palette, and I am basically going to that red shade, which is the shade Maneater, and we are doing the same packing motion. I find like if you do like just like you try not to do swiping motions at first, it'll help the color really to like build up, but for me I'm kind of trying to blend and pack at the same time, so I'm just doing a lot of packing and then blending it out and then packing and blending it out, and we're going to keep doing that throughout the whole tutorial basically. Now going into the warm brown palette, I'm using this shade, and it actually is not showing up on camera, but this shade is kind of like in between red and orange. I would say it's like a scarlet red, and I'm kind of just like packing that on, kind of like on the edge and over top of the red. So now that those three colors are kind of built and blended on the top of each other, going into the Topaz palette, and I'm going in first with the orange shade that I pointed at, and we're going to put that on the edge and kind of blend it out and pack it on and blend it out. And this is my first time doing this type of look, you guys, so it's not going to be super perfect, and I promise you it's going to look super ugly before it looks good. But for my first time doing a look like this, I think it's turning out pretty darn good. Now this is the yellow shade in the same palette, and we're putting that on kind of the outer edge of the inner corner. And we're just gonna kind of blend that out. And then I'm gonna take the brush that had like some of the red shadow on it, and I'm blending that out a little bit. So basically this is looking a lot like how I want it. So I think I'm going to go in to a orange and just blend out the orange and the reds on the corners, like, you know, the outer edge right here. Blend that out a little bit more, and then we're going to go into concealer and kind of beat the whole entire face, concealer, powder, etc., etc., and then go in with the under eye. So just so you guys know what I'm doing. Those two orange colors in this palette, same Topaz palette. I'm just going to be blending that out on the outer corner, just really kind of like blowing it out a little bit, packing the color on first, then we will blend later. And this is just a clean brush, and I'm just blending everything together with this clean brush, just blending out the edges and trying to make it all look kind of melted together. Going in with these concealers, I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier concealer first in the shade 4 Neutral. Actually, this is the shade 6 Neutral. And then on top of that, I'm going in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear concealer, and I think that is in the shade Deep. I'm going to be mixing together the Laura Mercier medium and translucent powders, and I just think this makes for like the best setting powder combination. I like these two colors mixed together a lot, so just kind of setting my whole entire face.
Smooth in the motherfucker. Suede on the inside. Can it be?
Going back in with the Topaz palette, and we are going and putting that orange shade, I dropped it, okay, putting that orange shade underneath the eye, building up that color, and then we're going to do orange on both sides underneath, and then we're going to go in with the yellow on top of that. Personally, I feel like I probably should have used a different yellow, but I wanted to kind of stay within the two Huda Beauty palettes, so this was the only yellow that I had. If you're going to recreate this, if you have a different yellow, you might want to use that. So, to be honest guys, this cut crease thing that I was doing was super irritating, and I feel like this takes a lot of concentration and a very steady hand, so I'm just trying to not mess it up.
My mama said don't trust these hoes, boy, be about your true story. Now my mama told me that, what the fuck would I listen to you? Yes, Lord. You never go broke chasing riches, but you might go broke chasing every little stank ass hoe with a tongue piercing. Now, if I call you a bitch, it's cause you my bitch.
If my lighting seems off right now, it's because I film in natural light, you guys, and the sun just got covered by a cloud, but now it's not, so never mind. But it's like the clouds are covering the sun on and off. But basically we carved out the eye shape, and you guys, can I tell you, this is one of the most difficult things ever, to get like a really sharp just like line or circle or whatever you want to call it. But this shade right here, this kind of like light purple, is what we're going to use on the outer corners. We are also going to use this shade right here just to kind of darken up any places that I added concealer and I shouldn't have. So I did not have a light purple shade in the other two palettes, so I'm using this kind of lavender color from my Tartelette palette. This is like a 5-year-old palette, so don't hate me. I still don't mess with the brand. But this, any lavender shade will do, basically. Okay, so just to recap what we're doing, my camera shut off. I took this brush that we used dark purple shade on. I went into the Amethyst Obsessions palette, which is literally like the best one. And then I went into this color again, and with the same like brush, because we don't have a million brushes to use, so we're just putting it underneath this eye, just in the outer corner of the eye, and that's what we're doing. We don't need it to be super dark, we kind of want it to be light. And then just make sure you kind of darken it up around the crease, just so we have that pop of light in the middle, but we don't want it to be sharp, because at first I was going for a really sharp crease, like cut crease, and then I realized that it looked stupid, so then I'm going into the same type of light purple shade right here. Alright guys, so we're almost done. I just went ahead and added a highlight on my face. And so now we're about to apply lashes. And I'm using Huda Beauty lashes in the shade, and I'm using Huda Beauty lashes in the style Samantha, and also Huda Beauty lash glue. So I'll be right back. So we're basically done with the makeup look. I'm gonna go off camera, fix my hair, and then I'll be back for the best part of the video. But basically, I really would love to know if you guys like tutorials with lots of colors like this. I love this makeup look. I'm actually gonna wear it all day today. I'm about to leave and go grocery shopping and all that jazz. So the ones that I used in this makeup tutorial today are these two right here. This is the Amethyst Obsessions, and this is the Topaz Obsessions one. And I think these are just like so beautiful. But for real, all of them are absolutely gorgeous. So I think, as much as I want to keep this one, I think I should give this one away, because this one is so pretty. Or I might give this one away, or I could give both of them away, or one or the other. So basically, I'm gonna pick one of these, either the Emerald Obsessions or the Sapphire Obsessions palette to give away. Maybe both, it may be just one or the other, I don't know yet, but for sure you're gonna get one of these palettes from the new collection. So anyways guys, enough of me talking. Hope you guys like this tutorial, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
I guess I'm searching for what I always imagined. Still daydreaming.